Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you all. The 5-day sit at home that was declared by Simeon Ekpa in the Southeast region is getting more tougher. In fact, at the beginning, there was controversy. Even now, there is still controversy because some persons are saying, no, sit at home. Some are saying, this sit at home is going to create more havoc to our people. Why some said no? This is the only way the Nigerian government will know that we are serious in this Biafra, agitation. If we don't do it this way, if we don't go this way, the federal government of Nigeria will not take us seriously, my people. A lot has been happening since on Monday. That was yesterday, yes. Crisis in Enugu, crisis in Ebonyi State, crisis in Imo State. Okay, it's only in Anambra State we've not actually heard anything yet, okay? But we cannot just conclude until tomorrow. Uche-Mefor have told the Nigerian government how to stop Simeon Ekpa, how to call him, to order. He said they have to call the Finnish ambassador in Abuja to order so that Simeon Ekpa, will be called to order. Okay, let's quickly hit the news. The former deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and director of communication, Biafra de facto customary government. I don't know if this government is still existing anyway. Uche-Mefor has revealed how Simeon Ekpa and his legions of terrorists fueling insecurity in the southeast region can be stopped. The former deputy leader of IPOB, Uche-Mefor, speaking exclusively with News Brand newspaper, Mefor said, "There is no difference between Nnamdi Kanu and Simeon Ekpa." According to him, Kanu recruited Ekpa to change the narrative after he was rearrested in 2021. But the Ebonyi-born terrorists have seen the lucrative business in the criminality of IPOB decided to have his own franchise. He said, first, Simeon Ekpa and IPOB are the same. Nnamdi Kanu recruited Ekpa to change the narrative, but Simeon Ekpa abandoned the narrative. He came to change and started destabilizing his master, Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme liar. He saw the lucrative business in the criminality of IPOB, and I don't know what it means by IPOB and IPOB, and effectively opted for his own franchise. Supporters of Simeon Ekpa are also supporters of Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme liar. IPOB is essentially divided into two fractions, but with central leadership led by Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme liar. Personally, I wouldn't have done anything so that lesson in treachery can be learned by IPOB. Let them reap the fruits of their treachery black way so that they may know that there is a supreme being in control of the universe and in charge of the events in the affairs of men. He also blamed the political community and religious leaders for their inactions in the face of this bloodshed or bloodbath. We hold responsible the political, the community, and religious leaders for their inactions in the face of this breakdown of law and order in Biafra land, and especially in Igbo Biafra territory. Their complicit silence is not calling these perpetrators by their names speaks volumes, he said. So guys, what's your take concerning this? The former deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and the director of communication, Biafra de facto customary government, Uche-Mefor, has reviewed how Simeon Ekpa and his legions of terrorists fueling insecurity in the southeast region can be stopped. The former deputy leader of IPOB, Uche-Mefor, speaking exclusively with the Newsbrand newspaper, Mefor said there is no difference between Nnamdi Kanu and Simeon Ekpa. According to him, Kanu recruited Ekpa to change the narrative after he was rearrested in 2021, but Ebonyi-born terrorists have seen the lucrative business in the criminality of IPOB decided to have his own franchise. He said, first, Simeon Ekpa and IPOB are the same. Nnamdi Kanu recruited Simeon Ekpa to change the narrative, but Ekpa abandoned the narrative and he came to change, I beg your pardon, and started destabilizing his master, Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme liar. He saw the lucrative business in the criminality of IPOB and effectively opted for his own franchise. Supporters of Simeon are also supporters of Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme liar. IPOB is essentially divided into two factions, but with central leadership by Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme liar. Personally, I wouldn't have done anything so that lessons in treachery can be learned by IPOB. Let them reap the fruits of their labor. The anarchy they created, they blackmail so that they may know that there is a supreme being in control of the universe and in charge of the events in the affairs of men. He said, so guys, kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe if you have not. Thank you.